So sometimes we struggle very much, especially in the winter. It's kind of difficult to find the eucalyptus. In the summer, it's a little easier to find it.
So eucalyptus is the only thing that they eat. It is their sole diet, but what a lot of people don't know, it's also where they get their water from. So most of the eucalyptus have between 40 to 70% water in the leaves. So a truly healthy koala will not need to drink from a water source. So the eucalyptus that we cut for them is very particular. And luckily here at the zoo, I have a great horticulture team that goes all around San Francisco cutting it. And the other fascinating thing is they typically will only eat the new growth. So I got an example here. So the very tips of the eucalyptus is what they will eat. So they don't eat every leaf that's on the branch, only the newest growth, because as the eucalyptus tree is pushing that new growth out, it has the most nutrients. We are very lucky here at San Francisco. Eucalyptus is a fast-growing tree, so around westward expansion and the gold rush, it was brought in thinking it would be great to help with the housing boom. However, it's a really horrible tree to build stuff out of, so it was just left to grow feral here in San Francisco, and it is all over. So it makes it much more financially possible for us to raise koalas here at this zoo. That's one of the limiting factors with having koalas, is just how much they eat, because since they only eat that new growth, you offer them a lot and they eat very little of it. So it's a huge financial output if you live in a place that eucalyptus does not grow abundantly.
Today we're trimming a black acacia, and that's in the giraffe's native diet. We also have African sumacs that grow here.
So giraffes out in the wild can eat about 75 pounds of food a day. They are walking miles and miles, expending a lot of energy, so they need to eat a lot of food. And while we can't sustainably grow that here ourselves, we look to the community for help. We are very lucky here in the Bay Area that we have a plethora of trees growing in your own backyards, at public parks, and surprisingly to most, there's a huge portion of what grows out there that we can feed these animals. The primary food that the giraffes eat in Africa is known as acacia, and a cousin to that African strain grows here in Oakland. It's actually a non-native invasive tree.
interesting.
Everything that they don't eat either goes to our mulch and it's chipped here, or the giraffes are selective.
So those apples just raw because humans can't eat them legally. Yeah, so they give us their apples. Beautiful.
Being a nonprofit, we're not able to expend a lot of finances that other facilities might be able to. We can browse online to feed the animals, but for a species that eats hundreds of pounds of food a day, it's just not something that we're able to manage. So through the community support is what really helps us here be able to take care of these animals every day.
Good job.